Hello everybody, it's Alex Goodall here from Internet Professionals with a video about a system that's been launched on the 25th of April. Depending on when you're watching the video, that could be today or it could be sometime in the past. And it's called Twitter Cash Formula. And it's obviously a business system for creating an income based on Twitter as the traffic source. Now, as you know, there's a new business system being launched almost every day on the Warrior Forum. So you might ask, what's made me choose this particular one to promote? Well, there's actually quite a lot of reasons. The first is that the people who've put it together have actually put a lot of effort into creating a comprehensive step-by-step process which is suitable for the complete beginner. But also if you're fairly experienced and you know what a lot of the steps are, it's still valuable because another point is that the price is very low. As I put the video together, it's under $7. And for that, if you're an experienced person, it's actually worth paying that for one little snippet of their traffic system. A lot of this PDF, which I'm showing you here, it's a 61-page PDF. You go down, you can see that at the top. Sorry, a 62-page PDF. A lot of that is how to create a funnel, how to do niche research, how to put landing pages together, create a list, which will be familiar to a lot of people, but it may not be to others. So if you need guidance on all of that, then this is really good step-by-step system, giving you different options, different ways of creating a landing page. So it's comprehensive in that. But if you know all that, if you've got all those tools, then to my mind, it's worth paying that small amount just to find that little technique for the traffic generation element, which I actually found quite interesting. So here are the reasons. It's comprehensive. It gives you all the steps you need to go through. It's very low price, as I said. The traffic source is very interesting. Another reason is that it involves birding a list. So you're generating an income, but also birding a list at the same time. So you're creating an asset which is essential, which means that you can go on and increase your income over time by fully exploiting the list. Another reason is that they're fairly realistic about the sorts of income that you can create. They talk about a few $100s per month rather than tens of thousands of dollars a month. And although I can't vouch for the actual income that you get, I can vouch that, according to the system, you really don't need to put in a lot of effort per month. Per day. Maybe 20 minutes a day is probably all you need once you've set the system up for a particular niche. The actual income obviously depends on whether you've chosen a good niche, and whether you've implemented it well, whether you've got a good follow-up series, whether you've written the tweets well, whether your landing page converts, and so on. So there's a lot of variables there, so we can't guarantee you're going to get the sorts of income that they talk about. Which is why what I would recommend is that you don't buy this system and then say, okay, I'm going to choose a niche, I'm going to be making $700 a month within a month. It doesn't work like that, to be honest about it. Though, as I said, there's many different variables. So what you really should be doing is saying, okay, here's a really good step-by-step system. I'll apply it multiple times, because don't forget, once you've got the system up, it might take you a while to get your first system up, because if you're not familiar with using the tools and you're doing everything from scratch. But once you've done it once, then the second time you do it, obviously you can do it a lot faster. But once it's up, it's going to take up 20 minutes of your time each day, which leaves plenty of time for putting a second system together in a different niche, and then a third and a fourth. So your mindset should be to create multiple systems, put up multiple systems on multiple niches. Now, if you do 5, 6, 7 of those, the chances are that some of those are going to be complete duds, mainly because perhaps the niche wasn't very good, or maybe you didn't implement it very well. Some of them might produce a small income, and hopefully one or two, or maybe more, will actually produce a significant income. And then they're the ones you're going to put more effort in. You don't have to limit your time to 20 minutes a day. You can put in a bit more effort and generate more traffic. And you'll also see from the sales page that they're actually generating some income with almost no effort after setting the system up. So it could be completely passive. Obviously, you put more effort in to generate the traffic, you're going to get more income. So it's up to you. So I think it's quite a nice system. It's well put together. There's a lot of detail in the training. Let me quickly have a scan through the PDF so you get a feel for it. It's got lots of diagrams. It explains the process, finding products on ClickBank, putting mailing lists together, creating a landing page. By the way, it gives you various options for creating landing pages. You can use something like Optimized Press or Lead Pages, but they also include a plugin so that you can create a landing page just from a WordPress site and it won't cost you anything. The only cost, by the way, other than buying the system, and if you're going to get lead pages, obviously there's going to be a cost there, or Optimized Press, but the only ongoing cost is a small cost for a Twitter automation tool. It's not their own tool, but one that they recommend. So there is a small ongoing cost, but that should easily be absorbed from a very small amount of profit from your first product. So there's the PDF, nicely put together. There's other things as well that you get. Here we are in the members area. There, so the core training, you get the ebook, you get a checklist. Checklist is actually quite good. You get a roadmap showing how it's all linked together. You get the whole thing in MP3, so you can listen to it as you're driving. You get some example tweets, and some bonuses, and some partner bonuses. Now, to be honest, although we talk about the bonuses quite a lot on the sales page, I didn't find them all that useful. The main training is pretty much all you need, really. And that's more than enough. If you get the one-time offers, then you get this other stuff. The first one-time offer gives you the video versions of the training, which are actually quite helpful. The niche list is a PDF with a whole collection of slightly obscure, well, some obscure, others slightly well-known niches that you can approach. That it really is quite worth it. The OTO isn't that expensive. I think it's $17. So you get the video training, you get the niche list, you get 20 tweets. These are in different niches. I mean, you may or may not use them directly, but they are quite good examples of the sort of tweets that are effective, so that's worth it. And some additional bonuses there. And also in the one-time offer, you get additional traffic. So this is a number of videos giving you other traffic sources. There's one video per traffic source. So it's not comprehensive training, but you get potential to use other different traffic techniques if you want. And there's copy and paste campaign if you want to get, I think that's OTO2 done for you effectively. So there's the system. I think if you haven't got a business system in place and you want one, this is good both for the newcomer. If this is your first system and you've never done it at all, it really goes into detail on how to put the funnel and the landing pages and your list together. If you're experienced, then a lot of the stuff you'll get in the PDF you'll already know, but just a little technique they use for using Twitter I think is actually quite neat, and you'll be able to get up and running and put 3 or 4 of these niches together probably within a week and test out the whole system to see how effective the traffic technique is. So with very low expenditure and a little bit of effort, even a week, you'll be able to quickly test whether this system is going to work, which niches are effective, and then put your effort into those niches to build it up. And of course the key is you're building a list, which is the all-important asset you need to build. Finally, let's take a look at the sales page. The video is worth watching through. Actually, the video covers everything very nicely, so I do recommend you spend the time going through there. It explains exactly what you get in the system. And there you see the price. At the moment, it is going to go up obviously after a while, but for the time being it is remarkably good value. And it explains everything. Now the guys behind it, Mark Whiteley, Milai Isk and Mike Evans. So, good stuff, good system, low cost. If you haven't got a system in place that you're following at the moment, this is certainly worth getting and experimenting with, and a good chance of making a very decent income and starting building your list. That's it. Thank you for your time and good luck with the system. Let me know how you get on. Take care. It's Alex Goodall signing off.